heard nothing yet. Wait a minute, I tell you. You ain't heard nothing.
続けてくれ、ルテナント。
Hello, one and all, and welcome to the Mechpit chat for September 1st of 2025. I am Ironcaster here to settle you into the week, and happy Labor Day to those of you who are here in the States. It's Monday, the weekend's come and gone, and well, now you had a nice little 3-day weekend, so ultimately it's gonna be a better week because you're just that much closer to the weekend. Guys, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty confident myself. I got to sit down and do a little tabletop this weekend. I had my fun, and I'm feeling up for talking. And man, my bot's bringing all the boys to the yard because I see a full panel in the back here. So without further ado, why don't we jump into it? Well, actually, before we do, real quick, I do want to thank you, Vince, for dropping the links for everything. As always, you have been a constant help to me. I thank you so much. You are the wrench of wrenches. Of course, that we thankfully had an anime night go sub to us over on Kick, which, by the way, folks, we are live over on Kick. Kick.com/Ironcaster if you want to come and try out some of the alternate tech. I think I'm also on Rumble, but I got to figure out how I can get a simple link for that set up. So that is down the road. Maybe I'll go talk. Maybe I'll go bug the common nerd and make him poke some buttons for me to make things work. And of course, we got Pat, who is here in the chat. Say hello, sir. And we have some emojis. But without further ado, let me bring these guys in because they are being more than patient enough for me. So here we go.
Lancelot, launch!
Oh, you gods! My roast is ruined! What if I were to purchase fast food and disguise it as my own cook?
You really dumped your low, didn't you? Wow.
I know. I gotta figure out how I can queue those up so I can just play one after another.
No, it's okay. You kind of did that already.
The usual suspects have arrived.
Yeah.
Some friends
For
and
me,
foul.
for me personally, you should get like a clip from Team America to play for my intro or something.
I need something with a robot, or I need something adjacent. We'll workshop this in the meantime.
Yeah.
We'll have to later, yeah.
But-
Oh, Bandit Keith, robots.
There we go.
I mean, you could also
Why
do the...
Team America?
Yeah.
Well, you see, he is the Ultra American TTRPGer.
Oh, okay.
It's in the name.
I thought he was gonna do the scene where he has to suck
Gary, suck my cock.
To be perfectly honest, I only know the song. I've never actually seen that movie.
Would you do it for
I just know of
America?
it.
Oh, well then that's definitely, since you haven't watched it, that is definitely going to be the clip. It's going to be, Gary, you have to suck my cock.
Okay. So Snacks, you stumbled upon one of those little secrets we have of the internet here. You see, Hunter is uncultured and does not watch movies, so we are forcing him to go through many a film. So Hunter, have you watched Blade?
I've seen all the first one, parts of the second.
Okay. How about Stargate?
Never seen any. Well, the only thing I've seen even close to Stargate related was the cartoon show, Stargate Infinity, back in the day.
There's a cartoon show?
Yeah.
You see what we have to deal with?
I'm seeing it right now.
I understand now, and I also understand why he can't drink normal water.
which I'm actually drinking right now. So, hush.
Well, I mean, you guys all know why I can't drink regular water.
You listen to Dave Matthews One too many times?
Yeah, it's toxic.
No,
It is.
Don't drink the
Yes.
water.
Yes, because unlike our gas, our water was leaded here.
Oh. Sparks may fly.
Yeah.
And not like a little lead in your system to get the immune system going, right?
Look, it's all about getting those important minerals in our bodies.
I mean, just give us some time, then your gas will be leaded.
I mean, to be fair, yeah. You could say I'm a professional painter. Well, I've got the lead to prove it.
Get the minis right here working on. Because I feel like I've been showing that one off for the last month and a half, as I've barely done more than paint just a little bit of paint the face here, and maybe some more on her big old brown coat. But anyway, I'm getting off track here. Guys, how was the weekend? How was your Labor Days?
It was all right.
Pretty good. Got a couple days gaming. I did a Dropship, which is the new sci-fi game by the Horde Wars creator, on Saturday. Played in the original version of Empire to Pedal Throne game yesterday, and then I've just been kind of just chilling today. So I'm always off Mondays regardless. So it's always a 3-day weekend.
Well, as a person between jobs, every day is a Labor Day for me.
Hey.
Hey.
Celebrate you.
Mm.
So, yeah.
Let's see.
The wife was also off work, so we watched. She's watched a bit of it. I hadn't watched any of the Murders in the Building. It's actually a pretty fun show.
Okay, interesting.
It kind of makes fun of some of the podcasters and the true crime people, but they also kind of play into it. But the fact it's Steve Martin, and
okay, it's that show. Okay.
Yeah, and it's got the girl,
yeah.
Selena Gomez, and
yeah,
Jack Frost.
Something that's not my shtick, but it's definitely a person of the sugar water variety would probably watch, I would assume.
And there are other shows that are similar to it, but the fact that it has two classic comedians who are definitely just leaning into the fact that they're older and kind of playing to the tropes, and they have that rhythm so well. It's because it's them. It's an enjoyable show. It was well written. I think Steve Martin's producer, and I get why Hulu was using it as a flagship even back in 2020, because it was big names, and now that all the hype is down and whatnot, I'm like,
kind of
okay.
like Sean Connery during the 2000s, early late 90s.
Well,
plays
yes,
the old character, can still act.
yeah, and they still have their wit and cleverness to them, so they're still like hitting the notes. Not the same way they did when they're 20, but they're still hitting the notes and still,
comedy
anyway.
gold. Yep.
Right, exactly. Like the things we don't see, and comedy's not dead. It's just dying out if the new generation can't figure out how to deal with timing and such, But anyway, I'll run up for my TED talk. I'll work on that, and maybe that's what I need to have my pondering Patreon, and maybe classes on.
This is a little bit of a surprise to me. For the longest time, the Kick chat has not been appearing within the Streamlabs, and now it is. So that we got some improvements here, so I can at least say hello and show people off properly. Akaris, hello there, and welcome. You're about the first person I've seen chatting proper in Kick.
That's cool. Yeah, I just started doing finally did my first multicast last Friday using Restream. So I was live on both YouTube and Rumble for once.
Yeah, I'm gonna start to multi-stream as well. I just gotta set up everything. I finally got a puppet Instagram going on, so
the Puppetgram.
Yeah, Puppetgram. Yep.
The Puppetgram.
Okay, that's yeah. Hey, what up there, Greg?
Nice.
Oh, hey, Airy Chronicles. Good to see you.
So I got just about one thing I want to show off that I've been in the process of printing out here, and see what you guys think about it for a mini to have put on the table. This is something I kind of showed off in some of the group in the little private chats, but this is a figure that I was uh, printing out for the sake of like my ongoing 5e game. That just kind of scratches the right itches for me because it's like it is all kinds of just morbid and kind of sexy enough at the same time. Morticia, the Pestilence Queen, which is going to be which is going to be my table stand-in for the Horseman of Pestilence.
That literally reminds me of that. I think it was Resident Evil 4, that final boss of that game, that with the giant insect-looking dude. That's what that reminds me of.
Okay, cool. Yeah, nice. You like rotting bug women? Nice.
Well, it's an aesthetic. It's an aesthetic choice.
No, it definitely is an aesthetic. 100%. Yeah.
Look, if it's gonna be a big like fancy model on the table, then I might as well give it something with a little bit of nice hips and a little curve.
I mean, what that mandible do though, right?
I feel like hips and curve really doesn't encapsulate quite the definition or really standout qualities that this figure has and the emotions it evokes.
I mean, like you can look, but you don't want to touch.
Oh, poison ivy on.
Ooh. Little poison ivy, little rogue. Yeah, it's a model I've been excited to get done, but like some of the stuff is just a little too big for my printer, so I gotta kind of like move it around and shape things in a way that I can make work.
Nice. Yeah. Cool.
Back in the olden days, make work is what they had back during the Depression, people were poor and they maybe lived in poor houses, but they still had to go do make work, like moving bricks around the yard, so that at the end of the day they would be tired and like you did something, and even though it was actually kind of pointless, but you did exert effort, and you did something that at the end of the day you can feel like you didn't just slob around like we do on computers all the time nowadays.
That's kind of like how I've been trying to make work.
Yeah. I didn't say you lived in the poorhouse, though.
Let's see. Am I in the panel going to watch the Red Sonja movie? I'm getting that vibe from these. Look but don't touch. I've heard a bit of mixed stuff about it. So from kind of the gist of what I've picked up about the new Red Sonja movie, it's a bit. Actually, it seems like it's a bit of a holdover from like 5 years ago. What about you guys? Is that new Red Sonja?
It does seem like an independent from 2000. 2020, I should say. It does kind of look like an independent film from 2020 with mild funding. It does look kind of fun. It does look interesting. Am I gonna give it a go? Maybe. And that's pretty much all I got for that. Because does Red Sonja look hot in certain shots? Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's my issue with it. This was the whole thing is like when you see Red Sonja from the comics, or even old school Red Sonja. She's muscle mom. She's like the original muscle mommy. She's attractive, but she's still strong. I look at this one and I'm like,
what about you, Punkwaddle? Any thoughts?
Well, I know it exists, and and like I remember when the previews came out and everybody reacted and said all these things and yada yada yada. How's it gonna play out? Who gives a shit? And then now it's here. And is it going to be in theaters? Is it going to be on streaming?
It's already on streaming now. I actually heard some people were already talking about it was in theaters for a day, and then now it's already on streaming.
Now, if it's streaming, there's a chance I might look into it and give it a
studio?
chance.
That's the big question: is who's the studio? Because let's be honest, big studios, they don't. Smaller studios, they're gonna freaking like it's generous if they do go into the theaters, right?
Oh, 4.5.
Oh,
Okay.
that first review, atrocious.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Sonya.
Like
And,
I said,
okay, and I hate to do this, but all the talk
Where's-
of
where's the
you know,
studio?
like I don't think this doesn't look like it's getting quote review bombed like other movies because
Nope,
I don't know.
hardly anyone's seen it more than likely. And as far as I can see right now, it's only available on Apple TV to watch.
Okay, that's what happened. Apple picked it up and put it
Apple
on.
was probably one of the bigger investors, or they picked it up.
It's
AKA
probably going to
being
do better.
invested.
Yeah, it's probably going to do better on Apple TV than it will on going out to theaters at this point. Which, I know we've talked a little bit about K-pop Demon Hunters and stuff like that, but the fact that they only
I
went
still
into
haven't
a
seen it.
well, they did that limited release in theaters.
Oh, did
and
they?
now there's
Okay.
going to be a custody battle with Sony about how they're going to do the next version of it. But I can understand Netflix just being like, screw that. I don't trust theaters. I don't want to go in that whole system because the way it's been predominantly abused and, it's not the thing it used to be, right? So I don't blame them for not even having a track for that.
Are they going to make money? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or sell the rights to a streamer and make a big upfront grab, opposed to losing money in the theaters. So,
Like it was an agreement with Sony and Netflix to begin with, but I'm sure they're gonna really hash out the next one to figure out. Anyway,
So,
but as far I think the wife has Apple TV, so I might be able to have access to it.
there you go.
so Punkwaddle, you're saying you're going to take one for the team here and watch it, right?
Do you actually need a review?
Hang on.
Esther, do you need a review on this, or
I
Oh,
don't
no,
watch.
I want one.
I'm
If
not
you
the
want to
guy
watch
who
it on
watches.
YouTube or Google too, you can do it that way as well. It shows.
Oh,
all right,
okay.
Punkwaddle, Punkwaddle,
Yeah.
you may not want to be a reviewer, but we need you to be a reviewer.
All right, so I'm gonna be the hero you deserve or need, or vice versa.
Punk,
Yeah.
are you a bad enough dude to save America?
That's a
So-
loaded question.
So Greg says he'd rather spend his time watching Primitive War, which, as far as movie topics go, have you guys seen anything for this movie?
I've heard stirrings of it, but I actually haven't I've just heard the title and people are like, "Oh, I'm excited for Primitive War," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." I don't actually know what that is.
So
Yeah.
to sell it to you real quick, it's
Okay.
a Vietnam era movie with a bunch of
Alright.
soldiers a bunch of Green Berets going through the jungle and fighting dinosaurs. This is what Jurassic World should be: guys with guns hunting dinosaurs in the desert. The
The
forest.
jungle.
Yes.
Yeah, the jungle. Which honestly, dinosaurs in the jungle scarier. Dinosaurs in the desert, open season.
Yeah. No, the jungle. So you have just the natural environment for a bunch of, man killers. The premise alone, it seems like it should be right out of a B movie. It's high up on my list of stuff I want to get to. I just got to try to clear some time out on the schedule to hopefully get to a theater before it's out.
Primitive Wars in theaters? Okay. Interesting.
Hmm.
Maybe that will be the dinosaur movie I watch.
Pat S., do you mean the Primitive War or do you mean Red Sonja? Please advise.
I think he was talking about Primitive War because I don't think there's anything in Red Sonja about Vietnam War.
Well, he says I want you guys to watch it before Loki ruins it. So I don't know which one he's referring to.
Oh. Okay, I've seen that. Okay. I seen. That's all I've seen though. That's all I've seen on the
I don't know if I've seen that much.
the title card. That's the poster, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
First time
Which,
ever hearing about it.
for myself, it's a movie I've actually been saying to myself I have wanted for quite some time. Because we've seen so many movies where, like with like Jurassic Park, where dinosaurs are made to be a threat in the movie, but it's the question of, well, what if they had guns is never really brought up realistically. This is scratching that itch in a way that I need to see. The idea of it excites me for doing something I do want to see. And also, like, all I can think about now is, how can I implement this into an RPG with guns and dinosaurs?
I mean,
So-
in Jurassic Park, we've seen people with guns. Heck, there were in the second one. There was actually a whole bunch of poachers, just like shooting and snaring them, but nothing. It was not so much as the horror scenes too much. There were certain elements like that, but this would be a different spin, I would assume.
But it seems like the difference here is that is our main characters in this case. It is basically Alien. It is Aliens, but with dinosaurs.
Alien versus Cowboys?
Oh, that was bad. No, please don't be that.
I heard actually pretty decent things about Aliens versus Cowboys.
That was a mixed bag for sure. It depended how campy and comic booky you were feeling at the day when you watched it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you watched it on in a hotel in the afternoon, on the weekend when you're out doing work and stuff, and you're just kind of chilling, and you had maybe just ate, or you just had got some food to go, and you're just like, it was perfect for that.
It was a good renter movie. It wasn't like a go to the theater movie.
Yeah.
So
Alright, guys,
I'd agree with that. Yeah.
I need to stop you guys for one moment because we have someone else kind of hop in the back here. So without further ado, let me give him a nice little warm welcome to the zone.
Did you get that one especially for me?
Oh, I've had that one. People sometimes just get the nut slap.
I mean,
Hey, bro.
if
Hey,
you want it
everybody.
catered to you.
No, Punk. Hey,
I
hey,
can
Hunter.
find some clips.
Yeah, hey, Snacks. Hey, Punk, what's up, brother? And hello, chat. Hello, everybody out there in the chat. How you doing, guys?
But we have a Jed.
Yeah.
So, how was the weekend there, Jed? You doing good?
Oh yeah, I got that announcement of Common Writer and stuff, man. I'm excited, man. I am pumped for that.
Dude, I have so many little things popping up, including, aside from this, yes, we do got to touch on that Kamen Rider, but actually, let me show that off real quick. Since movies were kind of on the docket there for, I came across this and I wanted to at least point this out to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Although not number one, the number 2 movie at theaters this weekend.
Yes.
What was it? Because I haven't checked anything yet.
How many movies were out this weekend? 3?
About 3. So it was like Caught Stealing, The Roses, and I think Toxic Avenger.
Oh.
I
No.
do want to see that because
In fact-
I want to,
The number 2 movie in theaters was Jaws.
Yeah, Jay talked about that on Welcome to the Rebellion this morning. We were talking about that. So
Oh, was it like they just re-showed the original, or was this
Yeah,
like a
it's-
remake?
it's just a re-release of the original cut.
This
What's
is
the point?
this
Is
is
it
the
ju-
50th anniversary of Jaws this year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's a-
yeah.
Bit of a special thing. All right, Hunter.
I think I know everybody asked me, and no, I've never seen Jaws.
Hey,
Well, bro,
Get the flamer. The heavy flamer.
Hey, Ironcaster. I think we're gonna need a bigger flamer.
I need my eject button.
Just-
Mm.
Although I was there when Jaws came out, and Jaws was my second movie I ever seen. So.
Man,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Star
guys,
Wars was my first. Yeah. So.
asking for flamers, and now you're talking about sharks coming out.
Yeah, it's like he didn't even have to wait to jump the shark.
Smile, you son of a bitch!
Yeah, the book. Like Pat asked, the book is a great novel. I read the book when I was like in a hospital with my broken leg one time. So, yeah.
So I mean, there's been a whole bunch of stuff that's kind of been popping off this past week with the mech stuff, and among those has also been we've got some video game stuff popping up, but we had some tabletop role playing game stuff. One of the big games that came out this past weekend from our little neck of the woods was Super Robot Wars Y.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna beat that before Loki beats it. I'm sure.
Yeah, somebody was telling me about this the other day, and I was like, "Oh, really?"
Well, Loki's been talking about it for 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then somebody else messaged me, and he was like, "Dude, did you see the Super Robot Rollers?" And I was like, "I didn't see it yet." He sent me the trailer, and I was like, "Oh my god, dude!"
Yeah,
okay,
it's got some really good good stuff.
A game like this is a big crossover where it's a chance just to see all of these big cool robots like on display. And in a lot of cases, you might discover something in a game like this that you didn't realize. I need to go watch this show now. One of the best case in point for myself was going and watching Gao Gaigar after having experienced it for the first time in Super Robot Wars 30.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't we take a little look at this just to see a little bit of what's going on?
Yeah.
Like, when everything turned into shit.
Dude, it's pretty sweet, though. Yeah.
Even a big robot. Super Robot Wars Y? Or like Super Robot Wars Why Not?
Why not?
Now, okay, now here's the meat and potatoes of it.
Yeah.
Come back.
Well, the nuts and bolts, really. Ha!
Bravo, sir.
Chainsaw missiles?
This is why big robots are cool.
Yeah, I like big bod, but I can't out.
We've got big robot bugs.
His
awesome.
his front tail turns into a sword.
Yeah. Yes! Let's go!
Let me brace myself. This is
Pause for
this is
effect.
the goat.
Uh-huh.
G Gundam.
It's all about this shit going on. Okay, I've never heard of
Okay.
I've heard of that.
But this is kind of what I was saying. Was like sometimes you'll see a series in here that you just don't know, and
Yeah.
you're like, "What the heck is this?" That finishing move looks awesome. What? I gotta check this show out.
Yeah. Wait, but here's the question: I didn't see fully. I only saw like the first 10 seconds, and I had to go do something. But did they have Robotech and Voltron in there? So,
Well,
yeah, that'd be cool.
But
I haven't
that's
seen
what
the trailer.
Yeah, that's what the whole trailer is doing. It's just the build up and showing us a few series.
we're watching the trailer right now.
Yeah.
in real
Oh
time.
yeah, I didn't know what the full. I haven't seen the full trailer though.
Well, we are right now
Yeah, that's what we're doing now.
Oh, okay.
in this exact very
You
moment.
know, sometimes I
Hold on, let me check
Hey,
the
Ken,
video.
welcome to the
Hold
stream.
on. Let me. Can I see? Let's see.
Okay, you see, Jed popped in the VHS tape of this week's stream, and he pushed pause and walked away while the stream was going on.
Hey, it
and he's
won't go.
kinda, like,
It won't go
fast-forwarding
further,
stuff.
man. Like
Yeah, I was trying to do the Spaceball things and look up the DVD.
Look, sir, we've been
What is
jammed.
this?
You know. So.
Now. When will this be? Soon. Okay, I kind of like the sword.
Yeah.
いいぞルルーシュ
Do you want to be carbon copied on
さ
that?
よなら
想定以上のダメージか
Okay,
容赦ないよ 感じるぜ風を
there you go, Jed.
ミサイル
Cross. Oh,
じゃあ
get her over.
始めるとするか
Bro, this is freaking
こいつ
sweet.
をぶち込む
Hey,
裏へゲッタービーム
man.
もっとばかりじゃなくて攻めないと
No.
その位置ならライフルで
Okay, this is shit I will probably not use if I can help it.
I don't mind Stiletta. It's just I wish she was in a better show.
Yeah. And she was-
I like this character.
always have to have your original mecha. Look at those shoulders.
That's
there.
pretty sweet. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm
You
digging those interesting characters right there.
Yeah.
Waifu unlocked.
Yep, the middle one. Yeah.
Okay, dude.
Jed, you like Cross.
Huh?
総流が逃さんこいつ大運
Bro.
But with this, we also did get a little bit of unveiling because, as it turned out, we are getting some DLC for this game coming soon.
Well,
we have it
do you
listed-
remember? Was it this one or no? I don't think this. I don't know if any of the Super Deluxe patches actually came with the Gunpla, but I know they've made Gunpla for some of their original characters over the years.
Oh, so some of the Super Robot Wars series have got them before in the past.
Okay.
And it's
can't-
really no surprise to see that more will do likewise.
I think I remember seeing prototypes for this one, but I don't know.
Sometimes they'll. I'm scrolling down because sometimes they'll list all the series, and this one doesn't seem to. Wait, read more. Okay, there we go.
Oh. Gundam.
Redeemer
Gundam
Brave, Combator V,
Counter-Attack.
Aura Battler Dubine, Aura Battler.
It's not as Gundam heavy as some of them have been.
No, they have
I mean-
Ling. They have. Do they have? They have Gundam,
Wig's having an anniversary this year, isn't it?
Destiny.
Pat.
Yeah, it's not as Gundam heavy. You're right.
I mean, we do fundamentally have. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Gundam series there,
Mm-hmm.
which does make up about roughly a third of the entire of all the series here. But
Yeah.
I'm kind of not surprised at the same time. But also, we are getting Godzilla in this.
Dude.
Are we
Mecha
getting
Godzilla?
Well, we see like here's Jet Jaguar, or I think the Netflix animated Jet Jaguar.
Oh, nice. I do like Jaguar.
Meet Jet Jaguar. Wait.
And Mechagodzilla too would
I
also
need-
be in that.
I need
if we
Mechagodzilla.
I don't know if we get Mechagodzilla, but that would be cool if we did.
Yeah, because
But-
I mean, a Mechagodzilla versus Gundam would kind of remind me of that moment in Ready Player One.
True.
That would be, yeah.
Yeah.
Gundam. Okay.
But
Anyway.
we do have a little bit of DLC announcement, and this trailer was kind of dropped in one of the little private chats. So let's take a look at this, shall we?
Sure.
The Final Frontier.
Dude.
攻撃準備完了。行くぞ。ブライスティア行くぜ。
Okay, that's better one.
Yeah, that's pretty
I like the little mustache he's got.
cool.
going on.
He's like,
This music is like blaring out my eardrums.
Well, turn down your headset.
yeah.
I can't hear you guys.
Well,
That's
surely
not
you
true.
should be able to come in the volumes for yourself along the side there.
Well, I'm doing this for my phone, so it's
Okay,
kind of
that's
weird.
different.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, that's your fault. Never mind.
Yeah.
Bite me.
I know the pain, dude. I did it for 2 years almost on that way.
Dude.
So yeah.
チェックメイト。
The big
Yes.
nice.
Big O. I
Big
love
O.
Big O. Holy smokes.
That's another one I never saw. I never got to see Big O.
Oh my
You know,
god.
It kind of feels with the voice acting like it's I don't know because it's the same.
Go
voice
watch
actors.
Big O. What's wrong with you?
I was watching Big O on one of the streaming services, and then as I was watching it, like halfway through the series, they took it off, and it was no longer available. I was so pissed.
It was.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
it was Konami at one point, wasn't it?
Yep,
It
that's
It's
was.
on Crunchyroll for a while too, but I think
In
they
fact,
took it off.
so
Or
Big
High
O
Dive.
was so the Big O was one of those series that came over and got onto Toonami / Adult Swim, and it only was supposed to have gone for about one season, but the sheer popularity of the show in the United States led to them eventually making a second season.
I'll have to find it if I can.
So this is one of those series that just absolutely took the U.S. by storm. It's a bit of a noir series in some approaches.
Let's be honest. It came out the next year or so after Cowboy Bebop, and it had the same American voice actors. So there was just this, and even like you said, the noir tone. It felt like, and this is what I was about to joke about, but since you brought it up more seriously, did feel in a lot of ways like a spiritual successor to the Cowboy Bebop, even though it had nothing to do with it. As an American and getting accustomed like we do to certain voice actors, tones, studios.
Yeah, it was Cowboy Bebop and Batman in a mech.
Yeah, I mean,
True.
honestly, and so that's why I think it really didn't ride the coattails because he wasn't that formal. But
He's a negotiator, and it sort of follows. It sort of followed in this era where we had all these kind of different archetypes, kind of becoming iconic in a lot of ways. We had bounty hunters, we had outlaws, we had bandits, and all these kind of out there characters that you wouldn't necessarily think of as being these main characters. But so a lot of these anime came along and really made them stand out.
And I agree though. Big O did feel kind of like Batman because his rogue galley was entertaining and unique too.
I mean, he's an uber rich guy who has this secret double identity and fights crime.
Yeah, and a mecha that just has a train that goes in the underground and pops up wherever it needs to.
Like how he handles some characters, like his Rhodes Galley is very Batman-ish. His whole premise is kind of Batman-ish, and the way like everything is kind of handled, like situational-wise, dialogue-wise, it's very much Cowboy Bebop.
He has a butler.
And
in fact, the butler goes and takes care of his stuff, like fixes his car when he's like.
He's essentially Alfred. Yep.
Yeah. You mean Jet Black?
チンピラが思い上がらないことだ。私の趣味ではないが、力ずくで行かせてもらう。フィナーレを飾ろう。なんてこったい。俺様のロボットがボロボロに。
So, I have a real question. Has Dime a Dollar ever been in one of these games?
It's very well possible, but Punkwaddle, you'd be very happy to find out that Mr. Poly Latino Slant is about to appear in this game. He is Kamen Rider Skull.
Yes, that hat. Show me.
Yeah. Bro, that's awesome.
It's Polly.
It's the common slant.
Why does he have a Michael Jackson hat?
No,
it's Polly from Latino Slant.
He's another
and
one
the
of
scarf.
He's another one of our kind of internet buddies.
Yeah.
From a whole different side of this that I don't think you're as well versed with, but
yeah, I know nothing about Kamen Rider.
Well, you realize we're going to be talking about that in a few minutes.
Yeah.
So
I'll just be sitting back and just enjoying it then, for the most part.
Well, it checks out though, because Ironcaster likes weird hot bug ladies, and he likes bug mecha men on motorcycles. He just
these things we figure out these things like throughout the show. Is we figure out all Ironcaster's weird fetishes and lose.
Like I wouldn't call it
motorcycles.
I wouldn't call it.
And we figure out that you know nothing and watch nothing.
Yeah,
and some things.
I mean, for Ironcaster, I wouldn't call it a tick, but it is kind of a preference.
Very much, yeah.
I like a lot of things,
as he says.
Yeah.
Protect my heritage.
お前の罪を
That's awesome.
フォームチェンジだ
That's awesome.
理にかなった戦い方だメタルメタルこいつは勝てねえぞ
What's up, Punk?
I said Geets was split just the other way.
Pretty much.
He was tops and bottoms.
So, Kamen Rider Double is this 2-in-1 hero where you basically have two guys with belts who basically form the psyche of the rider. One is sort of the brain, one is the brawn. And it's an interesting concept, and with the Big O in mind, it is another similar sort of detective story. It's worth checking out.
Yeah.
Hey, Sherry.
Hey, Sherry.
Hey, Sherry.
I have no idea.
行くぞナックルボンバー
Okay, it's. I feel like we're watching like a Jamaican mecha.
Yeah.
I want to say I feel like I've seen that model before. But
Oh,
I
come
don't
on,
know.
take a hit of this.
Kotetsuji.
Pat, you joke about this, but growing up, there were a lot of HO trains in my childhood, so it was like
Yeah.
that specific scale too.
So the Kotetsuji, there is a Bandai, a higher
Scale.
a higher scale, like much more detailed version that I've seen for the last 2 or 3 years around model shops. But it is much more detailed than the version, so I had to look it up. But it's the same guy, but it's just more stylized as opposed to the actual classic version that we're seeing there. Because like I know I recognize that name, but he does look like he has a watermelon head. That's the thing.
Yeah, I've been wanting to build a Common Rider Bandai kit for a while, but I haven't gotten one yet.
I don't think this one's Common Rider.
No.
If you could track down the double, it's been a pretty well received kit, and it has this kind of unique feature with some of the versions where it has this like literal split down the middle where there's an attack where the two halves literally split, like almost like he got cut, but just so he can do sort of like double kick.
Nice.
Holy shit! It's Batman.
It is.
Pretty much Batman. It's a Mecha Batman, yeah.
Dude, that's awesome though.
Oh wait, real money. This is no, not Braver. It's on the tip of my tongue. Hell, the villain's doctor. Anyway, I'm totally losing my. I lost the name of it. I'm sorry. Okay, this dude is badass.
Yeah, I like that. I like that gun.
It's a big robot with a gun, and it's not. And it's even just kind of. It stands out because it's not even just like a big crazy gun. It's just kind of a simple design.
Yeah,
just revolver.
I like it when the humanoid robots get something very simple like a shotgun, or like there's some of the it's not Tequila Gundam, but there's some of like the Western Gundams somewhere that like have this big old revolver, and it's so fun.
Or like it's like a high caliber sniper rifle, but it's not like some crazy souped up plasma gun.
Yeah, like what's the one from 00?
Not a real gun.
Yeah, but 00, the big sniper rifle that he has.
Yeah.
I remember the name. I was thinking of Mazinger.
Yeah, you're right. Pat Labor has that one because Brandon the anime guy shows him sticking his revolver gun in the window every Saturday.
Hey, you bastards! I can hear it in my head now. It's a Brave series.
Dude.
Ba 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 ba.
If only. Oh, if I knew that Braven was in this, I'd be buying this DLC like tonight. Well, I have
a feeling that he'll get into the next one, maybe, but it might have been too much under production to get him in this one.
You're probably not wrong. It probably it's too late at this point. So maybe if they get around to doing a Super Robot Wars Z,
we can expect it there. They will in a couple of years.
Okay, yep. In case you don't kind of pick up on it here, Optimus is part of the art design with this.
Yeah.
Because the studio that's done the Brave series were the ones doing a lot of the Transformers animated stuff from like Headmasters and Super God Master Force.
Mm-hmm.
Some of those Japanese exclusive ones will eventually they stopped doing those to go in favor of more CGI oriented like Beast Wars, and the studio said, let's just keep making robot shows, and so we got like I think 5 or 6 different super robots series out of that, and which ultimately culminated with the best of them all, Gal Gaigar, King of the Braves. There it is.
Stop!
Listener DLC for that?
ここにも現れたか。
Oh shit, we're getting Axel! Wow, that's another surprise. They're going big on the Kamen Rider Double series because we saw Skull, we saw Double himself, and now we're getting Axel, which is sort of the secondary rider of that series.
Oh.
And just wait until you see what his secret move is.
They are common heavy on this one.
I'm actually shocked. I'm actually shocked they are kind of heavy on common right
Well, I mean, what we're saying, and I know this has been production, but earlier this year when Toei was like, we're really trying to push stuff out there. We're really trying to get I mean, the fact that they're on YouTube, all this stuff, I can understand why they would push their IPs and backlogs in a game that franchise that's been popular for so long and getting a lot more Western presence as well.
I mean, a lot of this is all tying into sort of a bigger push with this particular franchise, or this particular series, which was Kamen Rider Double. It has gotten a standalone anime with Futo PI, which is on Crunchyroll. We have access to that, but the original show itself is not available stateside.
Got it.
You have to go through other means for that.
Well, yeah,
of course.
I understood implications.
Yeah, it's, all in all, it's actually a pretty good series. I give it a solid B- to an A, or A- to B+.
Okay.
I agree with him on that because I have seen it. So.
エレクトリック受けてみろ。光の奇跡をその目に刻みたまえ。
And again.
ブライソードビーム。
G キャノンと G バルカンだ。
了解 G バルカン G キャノンとどめをさせヨマ
ゲッタービーム。チェンジマハドルルセー。
Let's go, dude!
Drill to the heaven.
Oh,
Dude.
That. I want that as like my
wallpaper.
Yes.
That's awesome, bro.
Okay.
Someone just crop a cartoon Punkwaddle face in there and
Yeah.
just switch the colors around a little bit and there you go.
Okay, I went from shitting on this design to like absolutely glossing it and loving this design. Now they gave it just the right weapon for me.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
Right.
I mean, who doesn't like a good drilling, right?
Vince, they're typically, I think in a lot of cases, you wind up seeing a lot of them are owned by, like, say, the same mega corporation, where the same studio would then kind of dish out and, like, oh, you can have access to 10 of our series.
And
it's what royalties getting split up like 20 different ways.
Yeah, and then
DJ, when it comes to memes, meme away, you know, it's a different thing if you're trying to make AI parody videos or trying to steal my IPs, but you know, I mean, memes are memes. I mean, we all know, if the lovely Sherry is still in the chat, that we love memes, and we love the memes that people make, and even if they're silly, offensive, or put you in a nice sub sandwich, it's still fun.
Ronnie said, assuming I have permission to do so, Punk.
Yeah, that's what I've been responding for
Permission
the last
granted.
2
Holy
minutes.
smoke, Jed! Welcome to the stream.
It just now came up for me for some reason. So
Yeah. All right.
sometimes it lags. I don't know why. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Pat does have a good question for us. Let's see. I don't remember if you guys remember this, but you, Snacks, Punkwaddle recommended what to buy my nephew to start building mechs 2 years ago. Any chance you guys could give some Christmas gift ideas again soon? So, I guess we should probably start off with asking the simple question of about roughly the age range, because you don't want to go and give a 3-year-old like a master grade kit or anything.
Yeah. And
No,
what did you give him last time, and did he like it?
Yeah. Did he get an entry grade? I think we recommend entry grades, because there was
Entry or high grades? Yeah, because some of the entry grades even 2 years ago were really good.
Yeah, no, I built them. I think my first one I built was my brother sent me an entry grade, like they were like brand spanking new, and they're well, not brand spanking new, but it was like 3 years ago. So
that was your first Gunpla? Was an entry grade? Wow, you're so
no, my
young,
first
Bobby.
entry grade one was 3 years ago.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
No, my first Gunpla was a high grade Epion.
Oh yeah, okay.
Not the easiest for a high grade.
No.
Or for a first build, but
Okay, so I would also recommend. I would also, Pat, I would also recommend to you. Oh, he's 18. Oh, in that case, he's 18. Starter kit, 2 intros. In that case, go ahead and go for the real grades. They're pretty. They've got the nice like blend of just a little bit more elaborate detail to them to mix with not being too difficult.
Ask him what suits does he like?
Yeah.
Also, like, does he know how is he on his Gundam lore, or does he not really care? Possibly, you could do Katabokia.
Yeah, Kotobukiya.
You could do a Kotobukiya kit too.
I mean, does he like Mecha Musume? Some hot girls and robots?
There you go.
So, a couple of options to pull up, and just I happen to have a Kotobukiya kit here.
Yeah.
They do have regular robots, by the way.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
These ones are nice because they are highly modular, and so you could go and easily pop off some of the side stuff to customize it. So this one's kind of made out to be sort of like a ground force with like cool little tank treads in the back for that little bit extra moving and some support stuff. Where it's easy to kind of justify it that way to myself. Of course, furthermore, if we're talking 18, at that point, I would say even some of the Kotobukiya 30 Kotobukiya girls or the 30-minute sisters would be good choices.
Yeah.
Frame arms. You're thinking of the frame arm girls, yeah.
Yeah, well, he just showed the frame arm, and then there's a frame arm girl.
Yep.
Big swords, guns, and cannons. All right.
You bitches love cannons, though.
I mean, there's some of the there's a few frame arms that have lots of swords, and there's always the red and blue Astray from Gundam that have the big sword.
Yeah, I'm gonna blow myself up real quick just to show off one of my favorite little weapons I got from a frame arms kit.
Mm-hmm.
This is a sword that I could pop out.
It's a folding one. Yeah, you showed me that a while ago.
Yeah, he showed me. He showed me a sword too.
That's pretty sweet, Iron.
Wait, do you whip that out and show everybody? I thought it was special.
And then if I can.
That's the other thing I do like about the Kotobukiya weapons that you can buy standalone or they come with the kits is they're very modular, like you said, and there's like 5 different ways to make them, or you can get 5 different weapons out of some of those.
And then you can turn this into like a little Uzi. All this out of like one single little model kit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go off camera real quick. I'm gonna grab something from behind the green screen, but I do have one other little kit that might be worth checking out. Give me 1 second.
What's up, Fish?
Fish.
Yeah. He's not my freshwater friend. Because he's...
I will say the duck hunt gag the other night.
Yeah.
That was 10 out of 10.
Well, here's... And I know we're breaking the wall. Ankar's back. But, sometimes you got to show people how to make it funny and not just doing the same shtick.
So with that in mind, we mentioned the 30-minute series, which are these kits that are kind of meant to be able to put together in about a half hour or so. This is one I picked up called the Lieber Bishop, and this is from their fantasy line. And the point of these kits is actually, I'll blow myself back up again. You have sort of a basic kind of character model that you could basically give little special suits of armor to give like jobs to. So this could go from this could be a priest or a bishop, and you see how you get kind of crazy out there with some of the armor. So it's like it's right for then going and even painting and adding some wear and tear and some.
There's a knight, there's an archer, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah.
I like that one you had your finger on, Iron. That was pretty sweet. Or just
And
stood up like that.
The nice thing is this is both of these kits here, so you're free to kind of put them both together and have it to your heart's choice and content. And plus this one, so for example, this one I bought for about $30. I got to build it at one point, so I will have to try to find the time, and maybe we'll do a stream at some point, or I'll come join you, Snacks.
Do it.
On a nip and nag, did she never come? Mm-hmm. I'll hold my breath.
I know. I need to try to find the time for it. Sometimes it gets a little difficult at night.
Okay.
Especially at night. Think about the complications.
So,
yeah,
I've teased it long enough, and I feel like I ought to get onto it at some point here. But what the heck? Sorry.
What?
Well,
look at the time. It's time to go. I guess I'll talk about it next week.
Oh yeah. I just assembled the body and the head unit. I'm about to go home now.
But we do have some news coming up because in a week, the new Kamen Rider series is going to premiere. Kamen Rider Zetes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we
froze.
Did I freeze?
No,
he
Iron froze.
Just the caster.
Good, because that's okay. So, I guess we could talk about something else. We don't have to talk about
Kamen Rider.
Kamen Rider now.
I thought he was going to bring up Where's Blade, that new mecha game that's getting funded.
wanted to, but I just want to touch on this real quick at the end, and then we're probably gonna call it. But
okay.
You're back. We can hear you now.
Okay, that was weird. I just apparently booted everyone.
Okay, Snacks did do that me or himself earlier this week. I think it's the stream.
It was last week, and yes, that happened a couple times. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was last week though. You're right. Not last week, the week prior.
Yeah. What you said.
Okay, so I wanted to just kind of touch on this real quick and lightly, and then we'll go ahead and get out of here. Maybe we'll try to touch in Where's Blade for another night.
Well, the fact that the first episode is this Saturday means that I might not be watching Red Sonja this weekend, but I might be watching.
Oh yeah, are we gonna do a watch along, Iron, with this?
I don't know. I'm not sure if we're gonna do a watch along for it, but the plan for myself is to, at the very least, put together some sort of some sort of panel to talk about it. Yeah. So, the weird thing with this show is that they've basically kind of time gating it, so we're kind of going back to a cable model where if you miss it, it's not necessarily going to be on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. So we got to be there to watch it to even find it.
We'll have to wait and see how this goes down. I want to see how long it's going to stay up.
Mm-hmm.
But they do plan on doing little mini marathons of episodes before the new one premieres. So even if you happen to miss a week, they're trying to, probably get it out, like, from what I heard, like 5 or 6 times during the week. So it was a little bit of, we're sort of going back to the cable model, as everyone's doing.
Like I said, was it 3-4 years ago when they started doing all the streaming things? It's gonna go back to the cable model. It's done a full circle.
You're not wrong, Carlos.
That's true, dude.
Yep.
Oh, I wanted to bring up Sun too.
What you got, Jed?
In 12 days, I'm gonna go see Demon Slayer Infinity Castle. So.
Oh, cool. So you buy popcorn?
Like, what? I didn't hear that.
Are you getting some popcorn too?
Oh, if they have Sun there, yeah.
So
I'm going with Culture and Biggles. So
I actually did have a story.
Oh,
for
good.
this.
Make them buy your popcorn then.
They usually do anyway. They're like, "Hey, bro, you want Sun?" I'm like, "Okay."
Well, since you brought up Demon Slayer, I did have this story, and I thought I just got to show this off real quick and get your thoughts. Demon Slayer is apparently being poised to dethrone Studio Ghibli as Japan's national anime.
Yeah.
Interesting. I get that it's currently popular, but I feel like there's a heritage that's missing.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the frames per second is not as good as Miyazaki's work.
I agree with Punk on that. I don't know if there's going to be one, but if there's going to be like something up there, so just in like 4 hours, my flight's calling the police.
The latest film in the Demon Slayer franchise, Infinity Castle arc, is on a monumental run at the Japanese box office, overtaking even Titanic in a mere 38 days since its release to become the 3rd highest grossing movie in the country. Thus, Incredible Run is setting the series in a clear path to reportedly overtake Studio Ghibli's long-standing reign as the country's unofficial national anime. So I wonder if that's purely based on box office totals. Holy shit!
Hey, oh wow!
This is a puppet.
What's up, Gator?
Who's that?
He's Gator just chilling in the background.
It's just me, Snacks.
Oh.
Finally appeared on stream.
Wait,
Yeah.
Your Snacks?
Well, yeah. Who else would I be?
It's always been behind the curtain. I've never, we've heard your voice sometimes, but we didn't. We know Gator and all the other puppets. I didn't. They're
nice Gator right here. He's just chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
My mind is shattered. I always thought there was a fleshy.
Yeah, I always thought there was a fleshy named Snacks, just not Puppet.
Yeah, but I had to break out of my shell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He had to come out of the linen closet.
I don't know about coming out of the closet.
It was more fur than linen, but.
Oh, cool.
So.
I like it.
Excuse me.
I feel like I kind of
derailed
the show. Sorry. So about Demon Hunters. Yes, Demon Hunters. Go.
Yeah. Let's see. The culturally ingrained title of Japan's national anime has long been synonymous with the works of Studio Ghibli, which has captivated audiences for nearly 40 years. The 24 films have collectively grossed 168 billion yen, with a total of 120 million emissions, setting the benchmark for cultural and commercial success. But now, Demon Slayer is poised to challenge that long-held status. In just its first 38 days, the first Infinity Castle arc movie has amassed a staggering 28 billion yen, attracting 19.8 million moviegoers.
Wow.
And also, the theater where we got the tickets from sold out like almost instantly from what I was
that
told.
happens.
Yeah.
Wait,
so-
did you go to the movies in Japan?
Especially
No.
with the high profile shonen properties, they tend to sell
Yeah.
out pretty quick.
Yeah.
Well, also like the
With a limited
novelty in
showing.
America is such a
Yeah.
big thing.
Like the last like anime thingy I went to see was it was the Gundam G-Quax
yeah.
showings.
Mhm.
And I didn't see it in my region there was only one spot, which is kind of tough to get to, and it was a day I was working that had it on I had it in IMAX. But I just saw it on a normal screen on a random day, and there was only 2 people besides me.
Dang.
Yeah.
My theater was not even a quarter full for Gundam,
Oh,
but
really?
the One Piece was like about half full. I want to say.
Well, like I said, that's the big high tier shonen anime,
Yeah.
like the super popular one. Like
I mean-
One Piece, and if there was a Naruto, maybe that would have been another like blockbusting limited showing kind of thing. And
Well, I
obviously
remember-
Demon Slayer, that's been freaking like raging like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember like 10-ish years ago or so when the Ghost in the Shell, the new movie came out that was based on the Ghost Tears and stuff. That had a limited release in the theater. And at least in Houston when I was there, that got filled up pretty cool. But I was also at Alamo Draft House where you expect that kind of niche
Yeah.
people would show up for.
Yeah.
So Demon Slayer is an anime I've really not gotten a chance to get into too much. So this one's kind of escaped me. I've kind of mostly stuck to my One Piece.
I saw the
I-
Mugen Train in theaters. That was pretty good.
I only just got around to checking out Dan to Dan. I'm about halfway through the first season.
Yep.
Dude, that's so good.
Yeah, it's not bad. I
Oh.
kind
A
of like
lot
it.
of good things about it.
Yeah.
It's very yeah.
They would take your banana.
Yeah. Very let's just say R-wordy aliens.
Oh my god.
And some of the demons are even weirder.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Second season's not bad. Not as good as the first, but hey,
Yeah, the first one's better than the second one is.
okay.
Most guys stick to their One Piece unless they're gay, which is exactly how I picture it.
I know.
Sounds
Well,
like
if they're gay, they
Diane
watch
Lindbergh
Naruto.
dog.
Oh, that's some fighting words there, Hunter.
I
You
was
might-
I
you
was
might be
waiting
taking
for
a fight.
somebody to come out with some fighting words.
Look, I've always been on Team One Piece. Like even when Naruto was the big one, like I got shit on for liking One Piece, like
Well,
15, 20 years ago.
We know you like
Well-
the androids.
I mean, how about that Boruto? You know,
You're only proving my point.
I never watched Naruto. I never watched Dragon Ball.
I watched it until the point where I'm just all like, okay, I had enough of freaking Naruto, and I mean, I guess even with One Piece, I was like, I watched like a crap ton of it, and then I was just like, yeah, I'm kind of done with Naruto, One Piece. Yeah, it's the show that never wanted to stop. I was just all like, are you gonna come to a final finale, or is it just gonna be like never-ending sailing?
Yeah.
I can't say too much. Let's see. I can't say too much. I'm slated to be talking some more One Piece with Brandon here soon, and
Oh,
we're
yeah.
finally getting to
About
one of
time.
the big arcs.
Oh yeah, that's right. Brandon knows all about One Piece.
Yeah.
Anymore? Have you guys seen Have you guys seen the Amazing Digital?
Just don't
Circus?
ask him about any good anime like Evangelion.
Evangelion. It looks good.
So
you haven't seen that one either?
Heard of it? Never seen it.
My God, where were you living? Under a rock the whole
That's-
time?
I like this is perfect because the puppet's like perfectly up here in the corner, just looking down at me.
Yeah,
just
he's
looking
judging
at
you.
me
Yeah,
with
so is the rest
disappointment.
of the chat. The rest of the chat's looking down at you too, dude. Ah, I mean, shit.
It's like perfect positioning with the cameras.
Yeah.
Dude, you even getting strays on Kick now. Dang.
Yeah, Strays on Kick.
It's. I am not a Zoomer. I'm a millennial. I'm 32 years old, born in
I'm
1992.
just saying, you fooled me. You fooled me. I'm just saying.
Iron knows this. I grew up in a very strong conservative Christian household, so I basically grew up on Disney and Nickelodeon, and that was about it.
Oh, I'm
okay,
sorry.
okay, that makes sense why you're so
Yeah.
messed up. You're a Disney
Yeah,
kid.
Yeah,
you did a lot of slime, but you didn't know why.
It checks
Yeah.
out now. So
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that's the TV one. I gotta grab the movie one.
It's okay.
I need to just like beat Hunter with my movie case here until
You
he's
should.
actually
You really
absorbed
should.
some of it.
Yeah.
I'm like, you will experience Austin Powers,
Oh, I've seen all the Austin Power movies. That's a no-brainer.
Batman.
Oh,
He
lost
froze.
Yeah.
That's okay. Have you seen Batman the animated series?
Well, of course, I saw that one.
Did you
Grew up
see
with.
Superman?
I did not see as much of the Superman animated series as much as I did the Batman
Yeah,
one.
they're both.
How about X-Men? The X-Men series.
Old school X-Men, the old school X-Men series. Yes, I grew up with that because I was a Fox Kids kid, and they showed that on Fox.
Uh-huh.
Oh. What?
There we go.
Playing musical freaking
Musical
panels.
cameras.
Okay.
No, my camera doesn't do music.
You know, mine does.
My mic does though.
Okay. Who
Someone
did it?
was doing
Gator.
that to me.
Where is
during
it
a
at?
game, and I hated that. Wait,
Gator.
that was you doing that Thursday?
So Carlos Fish asked, have any of us seen The Amazing Digital Circus?
I've seen parts of it. I've started it, but then it's kind of a.
Hmm.
I mean, I like the animation, but also I have the time I start it when I just don't have the attention span or the energy for it. And I'm like, this is going to be a whole lot of random sort of what's going on.
It gets psychotic, and you got to have the mindset of, "Hey, can you understand this?"
Yeah, I don't have me nor the puppet does drugs, so
yeah.
All I know is I have an urge to start singing Daisy Daisy.
All right.
Yes. Long story short, I have been watching it. I like Pomni.
I'm not shocked at that whatsoever. Not shocked.
Snacks, have you had a chance to see it?
No.
Okay. It's worth checking out. You know, if you're able to find the time for it, we get an episode every like couple of months or so. So it isn't overwhelming.
Well, some episodes aren't overwhelming. Some are.
Well, I mean, it doesn't overstay its welcome. It shows up. We get an episode. We get a nice little 30. We get a nice little 25, 30-minute episode, and it goes away for a time.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. What is it?
Okay, so The Amazing Digital Circus is an animated series that's available on YouTube. They got to deal with Amazon Prime, so you can watch it on there as well.
Oh.
About a bunch of characters who've basically been kidnapped and forced to be in some kind of web show.
Oh, much like the
And-
Cotton Council.
Yeah.
I thought we were
Actually-
talking about actually. I had something completely different going through my head until you brought that up. I was thinking like something else entirely.
Actually,
nice.
The more
I'm sure you have a lot of interesting fluids going through your head. Anyways, what were you saying there? What were you saying there, Ironcaster?
Now that you mentioned the Cotton Council, it's actually a pretty perfect analogy. Because each one of the people in the show is sort of has a designated personality. Like there's a gator
right there.
There's a there's a gator right here.
He's sleeping. He's sleeping.
Wake up, gator! Stop sleeping with your eyes open.
It is kind of creepy.
Yeah.
His mouth open too. He's trying to catch flies.
Well, the bed's over there. Imagine when his head's like turned this way. You wake up, and that's the first thing you see in the morning. You just see just staring at you, and you're all like, "Oh, don't say Star Wars. Do not say Star Wars."
No.
He's asleep, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, guys, I think we've gone long enough. Hour 20 minutes. We
I thought you were going to talk about Kamen Rider.
I was able to get that in there, but with that said, I think we're going to be. I'm going to figure some stuff out for next week. I will probably want to do a little standalone panel just to get a couple people's opinions on it.
You don't have to stand alone. We can stand with you.
Well, we'll all sit.
Oh. He's got one of those standalone complex.
Oh, I like the second one a lot.
Thank you.
The Burning Man, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not like the one out in Arizona, but like
that's in California. Right.
I thought that was Burning Man.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear there was a dead body found?
I heard it was next to a certain tent you can't mention too.
Well, then let's not talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
But with that said, let's do a quick round trip here. Is there anything you guys want to promote on your way out? Snacks? What's going on with you, buddy?
Oh,
you
you know
making
what?
more
I am gonna do a nip and neck tomorrow. I got a lot of setting up to do. I'm gonna set up a twitchy, a kicky, and a banana jamma. And we're gonna do the cotton collision on Wednesday, 8:20 Eastern. I'm not sure what that is, other people time, but Gator is going on an adventure. Showtime is sometime on Friday, probably like noonish.
It was pretty fun watching him learn what not to eat in the forest.
Oh yeah, he died like 3 times. Yeah. Yeah, his death count's at 3. It might go. But I asked him, I was like, should I go to the shrine or should he go to the cave? Everyone's all like, to the cave with him. Go to the cave, Gator.
So is Gator like a Highlander now, where he can just keep coming back?
You can't actually kill Gator. Yeah, he's like a bad fart. You could just walk him away.
Okay, guys, I think there might be a little confusion. Now, Hunter, Highlander was a movie.
I know what Highlander is. I've never seen it, but I'm familiar with it.
Oh my goodness!
I've watched parts of Highlander too, and man, that one's awesome.
I saw there was a nope. Wait, scratch that. There was a Highlander anime I remember watching years back.
There was, and there was a TV show too.
Never saw the TV show.
I did watch.
Of course, you haven't.
It was probably before my time. Back when
We don't
dinosaurs
talk
roamed the
about
earth.
Highlander too. That doesn't exist.
Sean Connery. We were talking about Sean Connery earlier in the stream. You know, when he was older gentleman.
We come from Zeist.
No,
I like him in The Rock. The Rock was really good with Nicolas Cage.
Nick Cage with those EpiPens, right?
Yeah, that was a good movie.
That was Big Pharma introducing what an EpiPen was before they were released to the public, so they could understand how to work them.
And that was also a James Bond movie too. So.
By the way, did you guys know that Highlander 2 was set in 2025?
I don't know what movie
Yeah.
you're talking about because it doesn't
25,
exist.
25.
Well, if you do want to find out more about that, Jed, then you can go over to Pops' channel for Talk Hard, where this year we did in fact do a review and discussion of the movie.
Oh, Carlos Fish says there can only be one Highlander, so I
Yup.
guess there was no Highlander 2.
Yeah.
There is no Highlander 2. I don't know
It's
that
probably
movie
not going to be
exists.
Gator, though, let's be honest. He's very much a lowlander.
So
I like to have
Hunter-
a mid ground, maybe not the high ground, maybe not the low.
So
ground.
Hunter, aside from watching Highlander this week, hopefully, what have you got going on?
Either a recorded session that I still have to finish editing, or a live stream again this upcoming Friday evening, depending on if I get the video done. But other than that, you can usually catch me on the Tuesday and Saturday streams on T-Shirts channel if I'm there for those.
Oh, cool. What are you talking about?
And that's just anything and anything the guys bring up. Like usually usually ends up them constantly berating me for what movie I did or didn't see.
Oh,
Okay. So that's like
common
every
thing.
stream you're on. Nice.
It's a common occurrence, apparently.
Yeah.
Guys,
Really?
yes.
You gonna bring this propaganda up now?
You say
Well,
this
Not
like it's the worst thing ever.
propaganda. It's pop culture critique and review.
You know what?
Yep.
Maybe Popaganda or Popsaganda would be a great title.
It would be, but you would need to workshop it a little bit. It sounds like trash.
So the
Well, that's why I'm giving it to. That's a freebie to Ironcaster. You know.
That's
So,
good. Yeah.
the
He
funny
can
thing
definitely- he can
like,
definitely use more garbage.
I want to buy a box set that has like 5 Highlander movies.
No.
What? There's only one. I don't know about the other ones.
Ben?
They don't exist.
And so it has 1, 3, 4, and 5 all on one disc, and then Highlander 2 is all on its lonesome on a separate disc.
In case you want to pretend like you don't own it.
Oh no, you needed to complete the collection. We just don't speak about it.
It's like Fight Club.
So speaking of
What's like
collections,
Fight Club?
Jed, what you got going on this week, buddy?
Fight Club's a great movie.
Yeah, it is.
Never seen
This is
Oh,
not
dude.
Alabama.
I just can't with him. I've never seen
Hunter,
it.
like I in a weird way, I actually recommend it as like a bad RPG plot. Like, just go watch Highlander 2 and think this was a TTRPG game session with people trying to make up nonsense backstories and plots to justify the game.
No, you could definitely see it in that kind of lens. Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes so much when you look at everything through that lens. It makes so many movies more entertaining. Like, you just gotta bust out the rose-tinted glasses. You're like, yeah, wait a minute, what am I talking about, guys?
Not with these again.
Oh no, dude, he's gonna do the glasses. Oh.
Yeah, what's funny, I have the Highlander supplement for Everyday Heroes because I was looking into possibly running that at some point, and I just never got around to it. But I still have it, so I'm familiar with what Highlander is.
Well, now you need to go and like see the movie and experience the rules for yourself.
No,
You should watch a ton of stuff. Not a you're just getting bullied so much. It's just like, why don't you go watch it?
Yeah, that's the reason why I show Kay movies, so she doesn't get bullied. She hasn't seen anything.
I try to watch at least one 80s movie a week if I get the time. Like I think the first one I started was I watched Kroll for the first time like several weeks ago. So
What was the last one you watched?
Yellowbeard.
I can respect him watching Yellowbeard.
Basically,
I've
think
heard of
Blazing
that.
Saddles but pirates.
Yeah,
Not Blazing Saddles, but pirates. It's Monty Python, but pirates.
yeah.
Now that I could get behind.
Yeah. It's very dry British humor. Come on now.
Yeah.
It was funny because like, oh, do you remember that type of girl? And he's like, I was graping you. Just every like freaking 5 minutes, and I'm just like, oh
yeah.
wow.
Hey, here's one for you, Hunter. Phantom of the
And
Paradise.
they finally
Go watch
nab
that.
him.
yeah, good one.
Not for looting, not for killing, not for piracy, but for the heinous crime of not paying his taxes.
So yeah,
I mean,
Hunter.
The government
Patrick?
needs, there's some-
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Yellowbeard's good. Yellowbeard's good.
Yeah.
So is Eric the Viking. Did you watch Eric the Viking?
I've never heard of that.
Okay. Same exact kind of humor, except for instead of pirates, it's Vikings.
do it.
It's
I'll
good.
have to put that on my list.
Yes. That's actually, since that was Yellowbeard was the last one. Eric the Viking should be the next one because you'll appreciate it. Like, that's just saying.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think, because I got a bunch of stuff on my Tubi list. Like I got Solomon Kane, I still need to watch. I got the old Toxic Avenger, I need to watch.
Okay.
Sin City, I still need to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got a bunch of movies I found on Tubi now that were like old '80s classics.
So Iron, basically, he was Ash before we met Ash.
Yes.
Basically.
Well, that's a reference you guys get.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a reference you guys get. Me and Punkwaddle don't, because me and Punkwaddle don't. So yeah, there's that.
Yeah.
He was someone we used to stream with. But
Yeah.
Jed, aside from bringing up these people who haven't been on YouTube in years,
Yeah.
what you got going on?
Me and Retro did the first comeback show for the Archivist this last Thursday, and we're gonna, if he's feeling up to it, we're gonna do another one this Thursday, and then over Saturdays with the council and stuff. So, my roommate is, and I'm there beside him watching him do chaos. Yeah, so
Jed, it's great to see you back to streaming again, because you've talked about this for so long.
Yeah.
And I've told you time and time again, you've got to make it happen, because no one's going to come along and say, Jed, would you like me to start a stream for you? No, you have to do it yourself.
Yeah, nobody's gonna hold your penis and make you come. You gotta do it yourself. You gotta do it yourself, dude. You gotta do it yourself. Yourself.
And my annoying roommate he somehow got on to Wolfie got on to the show and started the show off the other day. So.
Yeah, sometimes you're just gonna grab it by the throat and shake it until you make something of it, right?
I thought you were supposed to grab life by the horns.
Oh, don't grab my horns, dang.
Yeah. Oh, is that
grab my horns, man?
That's insensitive, Punkwaddle.
Yeah.
I mean, so
my goodness.
No.
It's like if I was like, I'm gonna grab your beak or something like
you're,
that.
You're right. Yeah. I can see that. I would never. I would. Okay. I would never.
Okay. Yeah. No, it's not consent there, Punkwaddle.
Yeah, you're right. We still need to make that commercial.
Right. Oh, Mike would love your horns, though, Snack. So yeah.
Well, let's not talk about Mike.
You can talk about gripping him. He likes them grippers.
I already made the pelvis joke already, so let's move on.
So Punk, what's coming up? You got a little more penguin positivity going on?
Yeah. Trying to keep things up on the up and up and positive, and yeah.
He's a very positive penguin. We
Yes,
appreciate it.
We need more positivity.
He does ponder, and the funny thing is, this is how we know we're in kind of a friend group. Things I'm kind of thinking about in my daytime, and then the next day I see Punkwell uploaded something, and it was something I was thinking about the day prior. And I was just all like, "Oh shoot, we are friends." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then I give him a like, and I give him a view.
Yeah.
Sometimes I leave comments. I'm pretty bad at leaving comments though.
Well,
Yeah.
Hey Punk, did you know you have an IMDb page?
Yep.
Does he really?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
That's cool. Who set it up? It was probably Sherry.
No, I think this was back when. This is back when.
Oh, it might have been Floral.
No, Floral did not set this up. So this is when they were kind of going after everybody on the sphere, like 2 or 3 years ago, like Valiant Renegade. I can't remember if I have been seen on the Valiant Renegade show, even though I've never been seen on the Valiant Renegade show. Yeah,
Renegade.
You're listening to one episode,
and unless I had a part where there was a a short. I don't remember actually being on Valiant Renegades show, which is really funny.
Apparently, you're
But
listed as a chat moderator.
Wait, in 2024 too.
yeah, so this is
That was last year.
yeah, so this popped up, like I said, closer to almost 2 years ago. And then this was even before I think Pro was kind of connected with Under a Rock entirely, because Wilton has his own thing, Floral Under a Rock has his own thing. Like it's when they were basically mapping out all the people, I think, and because whoever they thought was associated with, somehow people were just making all these things and trying to connect all the dots in this weird conspiratorial way.
Okay. So
yeah.
it's people who don't know anything, but have all the connections to put things down on the internet.
Yeah, because most of that stuff doesn't quite add up or make sense. I was a permanent. I'm listed for like 5 episodes on Floral from Under the Rock, even though I was on there for 2 years. It's pretty funny. And then I guess I became irrelevant for IMDb or whoever putting the page together because I stopped tracking what I did.
Yeah, well, to be honest, you probably talked too much for 5 episodes.
Yeah, maybe.
I think, guys, this is where we're going to call for tonight.
Oh,
guys,
I was having so much fun.
So I want to
Let's
stop.
watch Super Robot Wars again. Yeah.
So I want to thank you guys all for coming on out, for helping us, for getting through this and having a couple laughs with us as we try to make the Mondays a little bit more tolerable. I want to thank everyone out there in the chat who showed up and brought us into their evening.
Yeah, today by day is Labor Day. Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that reference.
Yeah, I knew you would there, Punkwaddle. Yeah, that's a little.
I think that
StarRumor.com.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I got a special video for you guys on the way out. But before that, guys, be good to yourselves. Take care. The week is only getting started, and you want to pace yourself. So
don't drink the whole bottle at once. Only.